Hi, I'm Chuck Haddon, President and CEO of the Michigan Manufacturers Association, and I'd like to give you another update, our fifth in a series, on EFCA and where it stands. It's been a very quiet summer for EFCA, and mostly because there's other issues that have been coming to the top, but that hasn't stopped U.S. Senator Arlen Specter trying to work on a compromise bill that he thinks he can get through the U.S. Senate sometime this fall or sometime in the future. He doesn't have full union support at this time, and that's what's holding it up, and that may be good. And the reason he doesn't is because the card check provision is taken out. It's a good thing that we've lost the card check, but it's been replaced by something that's equally as bad. It's called fast-track elections. Basically, once the unions think they have the votes, they would ask for an election. That election must happen in 7 days. It doesn't give the employer much time to campaign. On top of that, an additional change would give the unions access to your employees when you hold those employee meetings on your site. They would have access to your private property. Let me explain. You want to campaign against the union, you want to talk about to the employees, find some compromises. The unions would be allowed into that meeting at the same time under this new legislation. These are not good changes. The penalties still are in place, the tripling of the penalties against the employers and no increase of penalties against the unions. But there is a change in mandatory arbitration. So the first change obviously limits the campaign time for employers. The second change also hurts employers. The mandatory arbitration change, both sides get 120 days, they make their best offers, and then the arbitrator would pick one of those last best offers. And so what is the reason to negotiate if you're the union? You stick it as high as you can, and you hope that you get it. It's a 50-50 chance. This is really bad for employers. It may be even worse than the original EFCA. As you can see, the newest version of EFCA is not any better. We need your help, though. We need you to stay vigilant. This is an issue that runs hot and cold. Right now it may seem cold, but when it's hot, we're going to need you. To stay updated, please go to the website, protectmyjobs.com. We'll continue to give you updated information there and keep you informed. When the time is right, we'll be asking you to write letters and make phone calls. Please stay informed, please stay in touch, and thank you for watching.